What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Age of Empires 4. We are back with 100 Years War, and today we are going to retake Normandy. In the year 1448, Normandy would see an explosive end to the struggle for its long contested realm. Normandy has it rough.
The Battle of Patay was a disaster
Over
for
the
the
hundreds
English.
of years.
The French wiped out their bowmen and drove their forces from the Loire Valley. Now for Jeanne d'Arc and the Dauphin, the way to Reims was clear.
I wonder if that's the second to last mission. It's really cool there.
Rode with the
Look.
Dauphin through the streets and was at his side when he was finally crowned King Charles VII of France. But less than 2 years later, Jeanne was captured in battle, sold to the English, and put on trial for heresy. She spent 6 months locked in a dungeon, awaiting her fate.
I'm surprised we let her live that long.
King Charles, who owed his crown to Jeanne, did nothing to help win her freedom. She was found guilty.
Well, of course she was.
On May 30th, 1431, Jeanne d'Arc was brought here, to the old market square in Rouen, where she was burned at the stake. She was 19 years old. But what the Maid of Orleans started could not be denied. Her victories were the first in a chain of successes for France's military. Liberty was within reach. Thanks to the leadership of two brothers, Jean and Gaspard Bureau, the French army became experts in the use of artillery, transforming it into a disciplined modern fighting force. In 1448, King Charles was ready to make a major move against the English. He vowed to retake Normandy.
And retake Normandy we shall. Maybe even with cannons. The advent of gunpowder weapons had ushered in a new era of warfare. Yeah, you can tell. We'll probably still use a lot of knights though. While England's army still relied on the longbow, the French had a unique opportunity to overpower them. Well, as much as I like bows, I guess an artillery to the face is probably a little more deadly. Slightly. And it's hard to hide from artillery in a building, you know. Come on, load. Wanna play. Alright, let's jump in.
King Charles VII's army would soon have access to the most advanced artillery in Europe, thanks to the master gunners, the Bureau brothers. While the brothers developed their weapons, the king laid plans for their use. He would bring Normandy back under French control.
Capture University. Basically, we need to
Phase
get
of the
rid of
king's
these
plan
guys.
would give the Bureau brothers time to perfect their cannons. He tasked his army with claiming a base of
I will
operations.
try to get out of range of this. Cleaving English defenders. Obviously, we don't want to kill the villagers. That's a bit of a mess here. Yeah, I assume we're supposed to win this because I have no idea what's going on. We're winning on this side, but we're kind of getting wrecked on this side, so I'm not entirely sure where this is going, but send them over here. I mean, they are holding kind of their defensive line here while these guys are shooting, but really don't have very many arbaletier thing guys left. But they don't have much of anything left, so it's totally alright. That save game lag though.
With the town under French control, the Bureau brothers now had the use of the university and of their own siege workshop. Their next goal was to learn all they could about recent innovations in the mixing of the most potent gunpowder.
I was already wondering if
While the
villagers are just gone.
Weapons, they kept a watchful eye for any English attacks on the town.
Can we? No, we can't afford another town center. I'm not sure we need one. Oh, there's a trade. It's okay. We have a Royal Institute. We have a university with a workshop. A little bit of everything, eh? On the scout. Right, let's set up our economy a little bit here. The sacred site will be useful. Okay. Oh, hold on. I guess we'll just get number 2. Luckily there are some crossbows mixed in, so we should be able to deal with some of that stuff.
A party of English soldiers approached the French base.
Let's get some Royal Knights.
The town. We can probably get rid of these guys. Oh, I think it's going to be tough to get rid of both sides. Let's send them up here. Yeah, it's going to be a tough ask. We will probably have to adjust some stuff here, but I don't think it's going to be a big issue. These guys are going to die. They were 200 poplets, or pop limit already, so we can just freely produce. That's something. Ooh, that's not good. Let's push them into the choke point here. I think that's probably a good idea. You are going to build a... No, not here. That's a bad spot. I build it over here, it's fine. We obviously also want to go to the Imperial Age, since we can do that this time. So obviously that's something we want to do. Is there a trader? Let's just send the scout out a little. Actually, we shouldn't just waste him. You go here. We don't have enough food income though. I also don't have enough stone income.
Okay, so they have quite a lot of things here. That's not great. Can we get technologies for them? No, we seem to have everything for our current age. And we seem to be able to get rid of them rather well. Yeah, we seem to have everything. Where's... That's probably the arsenal. Okay, that's not cool. Capture the mine? Oh, up here, okay. Yeah, we can do that, I think. Complete some side objective. I think I want to remove a blacksmith once we have enough resources for a keep. Oh, they're going to remove a blacksmith for me. How very nice of you. That's very, very considerate. To not actually take down buildings I care about. I very much appreciate that. Could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, let's get more gold. So we have control of a sacred site, which is something, but... Yeah, we can get rid of these guys relatively easily, I think. Alright, let's get some more guys onto the wood. Let's get rid of this. I kind of need the space. Where's the arsenal for the ranged units? Let's build this down here instead. We have 24 guys on food. That should be more than enough. And we should be able to go to the Imperial Age soon. It costs us 1200. And this acts as a keep. That's wonderful. Right, so yeah, these things are just for the Imperial Age, so we have to wait here. That's slow. Guess that's what you get for not using your scout to pick them up. We will have another 1k to get up another keep, so that's good. We have a red palace here and we can drop a keep down there. And that should secure our defensive position a little bit. They're so slow. This
the
guy.
brothers worked tirelessly to cast their gun barrels, but they still needed insight into the latest gunpowder chemistry.
Let's get one here. Research chemistry, that's something we can do. Lacking a little bit of gold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. some more guys there. Obviously we will try to transfer them fairly soon. This should go rather quickly. Yep. And we don't have much else in the way of resources here. Send him here to heal. And send them to take down that position. That's quite... Actually, it's not that expensive. Sprinkled emplacement. I'm sorry. The sprinkled emplacement there, that's good. And we can probably take down that mine, I would assume. Can't buy any stone. Well, we could, but... Hello. I mean, yeah, we have some spears here, but I don't think those will stop our army. And then we can transfer here and...
With the mine under French control, the Bureau brothers had access to an abundance of iron for their gun barrels.
Saving game. This is kind of annoying. Probably charge in here. Unit cost reduction, health of cavalry is good. I don't really care about this. Cannons are good though. Yeah, we can take down the archers relatively easily. I want some stone as well. Where does this come? Oh, no. It was a bit unexpected, to be honest.
The Bureau brothers had successfully combined a powerful gunpowder recipe with sturdy cast iron gun barrels. At last, cannon production could begin. While the brothers turned out their cannons, culverins and reboldaquins, the French army would bolster themselves for the coming fight.
What? Can only pick one. Or is that just an explanation? No, it just shows the... Yeah, obviously we want all of those spots. I think that much is obvious. Also just to have a trade as well. Transports doesn't matter. Health of all buildings is useful. I don't care about that. Damage of ranged units is useful but not vital. Currently we need ranged armor. That's important. I don't really care about these things right now. Ranged damage. And then obviously we need these things. But we are working on getting the required gold, so we can sell a lot of things. Can we get rid of this? Apparently not. The health. Spearmen not necessarily useful. Charge damage of Royal Knights and melee armor. As you can see, we are going fully into knights. Question is if we need a fourth stable here, which I think doesn't hurt. These two will repair that. We'll go for more wood income. I mean, we have enough wood, but it doesn't hurt to have a strong economy. Defensive cannon emplacement is going to be useful, and then we want to upgrade this guy as well. I feel like using this army for more than sitting around. We can probably take the river port with it. And then we'll use this army here to take the trade post. Put a Springald here. Don't think they have anything to really threaten us. The thing is, here we now have the cannons and everything, but French knights are so good that I don't even really care about anything else. Just charge in here. That's arbalists. Oh, we're obviously getting this already. Arbalists, siege engines. Well, the fire armor for siege engines isn't bad, because we're obviously going to use Royal Gunpowder Artillery. That would be pretty sweet. Don't have boiling oil, which is a shame. Oh well, what can you do, you know? Probably going to run out of gold eventually. See, this is where we could use artillery, but it's... You know, if you don't, you don't. Kind of nearing max population here. I like the Revolt Quinn, but Colmarine is also cool. I guess cannons are the ones we're going to want, because we have stuff against units. Cannons are good against buildings. Yeah, horsemen against knights is pretty uneven, to say the least. So, there's really not a whole lot else left. Damage of ranged units, we can increase that, it's not... We still have a couple here. Whether it's worth it or not can be debated, but... I mean, we have enough stuff that it doesn't really matter. Now we'll clear this as well. And then I don't think there is a whole lot stopping us. Okay, we're probably going to trade a little bit there. Do want that upgrade.
With the skirmish won, trade could begin with the settlement.
Well, obviously we're just going to raise everything here. And I guess hey, we need to build 4 cannons for the objective. That was barely enough. You guys, sorry. You're very dead. I was going to focus on the trade there. Some cannons out as well. Actually want another market here. Oh, it's the Chamber of Commerce we have here. I mean, these guys will soon be out of a job as well, so... And we kinda... have to go for a trade more. This is a bit annoying, but... just is what it is, right? Set up some more trade. Obviously they can't really touch us here. There's another building. This is annoying. Can we not get up there?
The French soldiers seized a stockpile of shipworthy timber.
Fine, I'll take
which
this
could
down.
be used for superior cannon frames.
What reduce kind of production time by 50%? Okay.
The brothers now had every available advantage in producing their guns.
I will attack from this position. Save game lag is so annoying. But yeah, I will attack from this position. I will just keep this as defense here. And then we'll attack from this position. Let's kill him. Her. It. Battle Royale? Wonder what that means. Probably... well, actually I don't know. Let's get rid of him as well. Our gold income is now entirely dependent on this market. Well, and the sacred sites. But yeah, the market. Yeah, we don't need that, we don't need that. And we don't need that.
At last, the French artillery weapons were ready for deployment. After years of preparation, the time had come for Charles VII to make his move. To take back Normandy, he would need to recapture the stronghold of Rouen, a critical fortress from which the English had been attacking Paris. Rouen walls would face an explosive trial against the mighty force of gunpowder.
I doubt they can stand that. There comes the last royal cannon. I can produce some more, I guess. Let's just use this as an army. I mean, we already have this army and just supplement it. I don't see anything stopping us. We have these guys banking this side and, well, this is just a defensive line. Oh look, everyone getting stuck. Oh my. Oh yeah, let's send those up as well. We are at PubCap now, so it's probably going to take a while. $154 military, that's a lot. Nice try. They were totally camping my artillery. Or cannons. Not on my watch. Imagine you drive past and lose all your units. Relic and sacred site here. Didn't expect that. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to use a couple more units than with one knight. This hardly matters. What does matter? We're clearing this rather easily. Okay, you get number 1. You get number 2. You get number 3. Because I don't really need you. And there's a relic here. Where did these guys come from? Kinda tired of them. Okay. That was quick. We only had like 2 cannons shooting even. Which is the crazy part. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. Look at this. Oh no, we lost a horsey. Your defensive position has been overrun. Please contact support. We're not particularly smart in where to set up. Oh well. So where were units? Did we clear them? Should have just used the knights, eh? Oh, the cannons will be great for wall busting. Oh. Regular knights. And I guess over the bridge it's going to be good to have cannons. Okay, this is a joke. Can you stop that? Uh-oh. Breach the walls. I doubt that's the last thing we need to do, but...
The French army bore down on the formidable walls of Rouen, ready to launch their final assault on this key English stronghold.
Your key English stronghold won't last much longer. I'm afraid. Pop cap. Save game lag is so annoying, especially when it saves like as often as it did here. Let's get rid of some of these walls to make some room. That worked well. Oh well, could have gone worse. Hey look, we're under attack. I'm surprised we still attack in this position.
Rouen walls were breached. The French
We attacked
army
by
had at
army?
last exposed the heart of the fortress.
Oh, that was bad. Good. The thing for them is they also have to go over the bridge, and we can rail them from the other
French
side.
would need to destroy the buildings that had housed the English army and drive out the enemy for good.
Get rid of everything here. Destroy the landmarks. I don't think that's going to be a big issue. Oh, this could be an issue. Ooh, that was sweet. Coming in. Let's get rid of these guys. They are done. If we can reach this, they are very done. Still have a lot of units, but I don't really view any of this as much danger. They're going down. Done.
With the English scattered and their buildings in ashes, the French had recaptured the critical fortress of Rouen.
Oh, there's not
Charles
much
II
left of
had
it, but
proven that France was no longer the underdog in the 100 Years' War. After decades of bloody dispute, Normandy was finally back in French hands.
I guess mass knights with cannons to back them up is a pretty good strategy, eh? Yeah, it was pretty good. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can do this as well. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.